wail of IRA sirens told the people of Londonderry that the assault against the no-go areas had begun. In drenching pre-dawn rain, 4,500 troops, nearly 1/4 of the total military strength in Northern Ireland, flooded into the Bogside, the Craigan and Brandywell, ripping down the barricades which had sealed the area for nearly 3 years. Within minutes, troops poured out of armored vehicles to begin patrolling areas that hadn't seen a British soldier since 1969. For the first time, the army used tracked vehicles, giant converted Centurion tanks, to crash through the biggest barricades. Almost instantly, the thing the army has wanted most in the area, the power to search houses for guns, gunmen and explosives, was theirs, and they began to use it. Through the streets, the armored vehicles rumbled, ready for instant call if the threatened IRA defense action materialized. But most of the IRA had vanished. In fact, there was virtually no opposition. This was one of the few points where the army did come under fire. The army claims at least 2 gunmen killed, 3 wounded, and the final toll may be higher. Ambulances were allowed through the tight security ring to carry out the dead and wounded. For a while, the Bogside appeared stunned by the speed and power of the army move, but as the hours passed, crowds began gathering to shout their opposition to the presence of the troops. Military controls gripped the whole of Londonderry, sealing off the only entry bridge to all but a limited number of vehicles. There's no indication when the bridge will be reopened. In Belfast, too, the army moved against barricades, this one a Catholic barricade in the New Lodge area, dismantled without opposition. The short-lived Protestant UDA no-go barricades also disappeared today without any trouble. The Secretary for Northern Ireland, Mr. William Whitelaw, claims the whole operation was a total success, and certainly tonight the army is moving with complete freedom. For the moment, Mr. Whitelaw has a new breathing space. How long it will last depends on how long he is able to call on the massive military strength which is his right now. And even that power was not sufficient to beat the bombers today. 3 bombs planted in cars ripped the heart out of the village of Claudy, close to Londonderry, when they exploded without warning. At least 7 people, including an 8-year-old girl, died. 24 other people were taken to hospital. The bombs were placed to go off exactly as the post-weekend shopping rush began.